My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you.
Constantine, is it true? Are you in great pain?
This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak, it will give me something else to ponder.
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En-on-Mil Frictiman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tirfradi. It is with him we make our bond. But I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and only rages when attacked and wounded.
I fear that that is exactly what we did, cousin. I know that I ask much of you, but I have no choice. You need to go and find this magical being. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it.
I shall do all in my power, Constantine, I promise you. But I need to find a way to communicate with him. I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, and it almost killed me.
There is a way. A way so sacred that even we Donegada cannot use it. En-on-Mil Frictiman decides. It is not I who judges your intentions. Go and find Glendon, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenadu. If he deems you worthy, he will guide you. To be able to speak with him, you must present this seal. It will prove that you are the friend of a member of the council.
I had no idea that such a talisman was required.
You have not yet been named Mal of your clan, Siora, daughter of Bladned. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal that allows you to give voice to your friends when visiting.
It is a symbol of great trust. Why are you awarding me?
I do not wish to lose the soul who has put their life in my hands. And also, you have proven you are our friend back there in my...
Thank you, Katasak. I will not forget this honor you bestow upon me. And thank you, dear cousin.
Desade, I would like to go to Kurganau, the place of ritual, to study the carving. But you are already very... Anything else?
I must leave you.
You have come at the right time, Your Excellency. I am in a delicate situation and your help would be...
I'm listening, Admiral.
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his... It is almost certain she sent secret navigators...
Why ask me to take care of it?
This is a very serious accusation. One that results in a member... The Norts are like a family, very connected, but I think an external view is required to be certain that there will... Anyway, their ship is anchored at... Your authority will allow you to get more...
I see. What is the exact nature of the information that could have been sent?
It's up to you to find out. But all the Norts know how we navigate our ships. You've seen the techniques we use, and you know we want to keep them secret.
I agree. Where can I find Captain Reuben?
At the port in your town. You know his ship. It was Captain Vasco's before he landed. I'm counting on you, Your Excellency. We must shed light on this case.
I have come to talk to you about a personal matter.
After what I revealed to you, I was sure you would come back to find me. What would you like to know?
You told me that I was born on one of your ships, of an islander captured on the island.
We'd like to know about this woman's origins.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I did not take part in those expeditions, and our old archives are far from here.
Is there no one on Tier 3D who can help us? Please.
Very well. I do know an old captain who could perhaps help you out.
Where can he be found?
His ship is moored in the port of Hikmet, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you for your help, Admiral.
The Sarde?
Yes, Admiral?
Don't get too caught up in the past. That one in particular. Nothing good will come of it.
Whether or not we choose to get caught up in it, Admiral, the past always catches up with us. Sadly, I'm paying the price of this.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. A committed volunteer. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship, but you did the crossing. You know it as well. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light.
I see.
What led you to these suspicions?
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at then. Suddenly, she became nervous. She isolated. She's a recent recruit, which inevitably raised some doubts about... Sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin, my paper. And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on board. But you should probably talk to the other members of the crew. They may know... Did you want to know anything else?
Do you know what information she may have sent?
I don't know exactly what you know about our navigation.
Let's say that magic does not have much.
I see. Well, of course she knows that too. And by searching through my papers, she could get even more sensitive information. Did you want to know anything else?
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship, but you did the cross. Did you want to...
That'll be all, Captain.
Your Excellency.
The pleasure is shared.
What can I do?
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member of your crew.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. You know, she is one of those rare Nauts that joined of her own volition. She did everything she could to become one of our own. She suddenly became distraught and frightened.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask...
No, I've not seen her for a while. Maybe at the tavern? She was playing cards. Anything else, Sharette?
How have things been since you made it back?
Very good. Everyone's been looking out for me extra careful. I do miss my parents from time to time. My real family is on the waves. Thanks. Anything else, Your Excellency?
What have you been up to since we made it to Theleme?
I'm still just a cabin boy. But I have high hopes to be promoted to seaman for our next... Since our captain changed, we've been doing nothing but coasting and small trade. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need to be going.
Hey, happy to see you again. How have things been going for you since your crossing?
Good, thank you. Even if I've got quite a list of errands.
Then straight to it. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a Naut. A young woman going by the name...
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time as our new captain. Did you try the tavern? Don't give me that look there. I've kept from the bottle since that story with Jonas, you know that. No matter. When we're at dock, there's nothing much else. It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
How have things been going for you since we landed?
In the beginning, it was kind of strange. We'd been sailing for... We didn't understand why the Admiral grounded him. We made the crossing without a hitch. And since Captain Reuben took the helm for you, well, he's not the... But then I'm not going to complain. We've been sailing the small rounds of late, keeping go from port to port around the island. It's peaceful. Anything else?
Do you like it on Theleme?
It's not as nice as our isle, but it's far... Here at least we can breathe, without smelling a corpse round every corner. And you know, the taverns... Anything else?
I need to go.
Smooth sailing.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Can you tell me anything about Al?
I don't know her very well. She only joined our crew recently. But she pulls her weight. You can't hold that against her. You might say she shows a little too... That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little...
Would you know where I could find her?
No. Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid. These committed volunteers... Anything else?
What have you been up to since we landed?
Nothing worthy of writing home about. Just shuffling merchandise around the isle from port to port. I prefer the high sea. Anything else?
I need to be off. Perhaps we'll meet later.
Farewell, then. Good day. What...
Are you happy on Theleme?
More than on the continent, that's certain. Especially after what happened to Jonas. The island is beautiful, the natives rather friendly, but all said and done, it's off the coast. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Farewell.
Nigga.
I'm afraid those little secrets have not helped us a great deal. This Alba had just enlisted. She was happy, then changed her attitude. But is she a spy?
We were told that she was sometimes at the tavern. We should take a look there.
Welcome! Have you seen it? Thank you for your visit. See you soon. You'll find all you need.
Now, all you... Come on, gentlemen. Please calm down.
Who are you to give us orders? That's true. You want to see how tough? Oh, you don't know who you're messing with.
My child, I doubt that your job as legate involves managing fights between drunkards.
You better get out of here unless you want to end up in jail.
Oh, he thinks we'll allow that to happen. On guard, sir! On guard!
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got... What can I pour for you?
Have you been on New Serene for quite some time, then?
You could say that. I was on the first boat over, same time as Lady... When we set foot on the docks, there was nothing here but a fort made of... I was a soldier back in the day, but it turned out we needed more crafts, so I went to work building the place. And then, I took my chances running anything else.
How is business faring?
Well, extremely well. Nothing like the taverns on the continent completely empty since the... Of course, seeing as it's mostly sailors and soldiers in here, there's a bad... We get some pretty rough brawls. But at least it's not like... Anything else?
I heard there are some... interest...
Really? Well...
It was a friend of mine who told me about it.
If you're also a player, then yes, it might be something. You'll even find pleasant company as well. If you're feeling alone and have some coin. Anything else?
I'm looking for a young Naut. She goes by the name of Alba and sails on Captain Reuben's ship.
I wouldn't know who that is. Why don't you go and ask that fellow over there? He often shares a bottle. He might remember your Naut. Anything else?
Nothing, thanks.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
Hey, look at that. The upper crust coming to slum it at the tavern. How may I help you?
We're looking for a young Naut. She's...
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she would like...
Are you asking me if she's a spy? But if that's why you're looking for her... I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
Tell me what you saw. This should quench your thirst. So, what did you see?
Well, returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the tavern. He often spent time with him, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking... So, I took a closer look when he left. I thought he'd stashed money, but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be looked... Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about, but maybe those were your secrets?
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the stone.
Thank you, soldier.
My pleasure. Do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, soldier. This stone must be the one the soldier told us about. Look, it hides a box.
A box under a stone. What do we do now?
Well then, we'll have to catch whoever uses it red-handed.
Oh, I'm a little old for hiding in the bushes, but if that's what you want to do...
We can see without being seen here.
Shall we wait here? Someone is approaching. Maybe our spy.
This man looks like a messenger. We should follow him and find out who gives him his orders.
Please, sire, I surrender.
Soldier, we saw you retrieving documents.
What of it? I'm carrying out the mission I was paid to do, nothing more.
How about increasing your pay by telling us who's...
I would say that I am a man from the Alliance pays me to come here every 2 days to retrieve the contents of this box. I have to collect the messages without looking at them and take them to the meeting point.
Who is this man?
No idea. He did not want to give me his name and I did not insist. As long as I get paid, that's all that matters.
And where is the meeting place?
It depends. He leaves me a note at the tavern with the location. And here, this is the one for tonight. Listen, this was just a little bit of extra coin for me. I'd really appreciate it if the quartermaster didn't know about it.
I won't say a thing. Give me what was in there and go.
Here. Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Okay, so I'm gonna go find who gave the order. Right here.
Don't move, sir.
What do you want from me?
Your messenger's not coming. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and you have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these messages contain, and what are they about?
You're wasting your time. I won't say a word.
Do you realize that you are suspected of espionage and conspiracy? Don't you think you better explain yourself?
Wait! I don't want to end up in jail. It's not about the secrets of the congregation. Let me explain. Some time ago, it was rumored that the secrets of the Norts were for sale. My country was interested. So I started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Nort who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen. But we were only at the negotiation stage. For the moment, I have received nothing concrete. Just promises.
Who is the Nort you're talking to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose. But I doubt it's a real name.
Very well. You seem to be telling the truth.
Now, if you'll allow me, I will leave the town.
We can see without being seen here.
Shall we wait here? Someone is approaching. Maybe our spy.
Please, sire, I surrender.
Soldier, we saw you...
What of it? I'm carrying...
Fucking hell.
We have no time.
I have to collect them.
Who is this man?
No idea.
And where?
Listen.
I won't say it. Here.
Ah, Your Excellency.
There isn't... I have recovered this note, which seems to suggest the Alliance citizen we met...
I knew it. My logbook has just been stolen. And of course, Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Alba sells it. Your Excellency, can we count on you once more?
I would like to help you, but this island is vast. How could I possibly hope to find it?
Alba is from Theleme. She probably took refuge in...
This reduces the search area a little.
This is a trap.
Good day, Desade. How can I help?
We're looking for a young Naut named Alba on behalf of the Admiral.
I've heard about her. Several crew members told me that one of our own was looking to leave. You should ask them if you want to learn more. They should be near the boarding area. But me? I've not seen her. More questions?
Thanks.
I've never done this shit. Now who's this bitch?
Your Excellency, Captain Vasco, what fair wind brings you here?
We're looking for a young Naut who arrived from New Serene a short time ago. Her name is Alba.
Yes, I remember her well. The poor child wanted to flee her father, who wanted to take her back to the convent. She asked me when our ship was leaving, and if I thought we could take her on board. I told her she better talk to the captain, but we weren't leaving right away in any case. So she left.
You say she was fleeing her father?
Yes, that's what she said. He followed her here to take her back to Theleme. Poor child.
Did she tell you what his name was?
Yes. She told me that if a certain gentleman, Lorenz? That's it, Lorenz. If he was asking after her, I should send him packing.
Surely it was a fake excuse. We're looking for her for espionage and treason.
Really? Yet she seems sincere. Treason? I can't believe it.
If her father is actually here, do you have any idea where we might find him?
Well, at one point I asked her why she was not waiting at the tavern for a ship to leave. She told me she could not go to the tavern, so maybe that's where you'll find him.
You say she was fleeing her father?
Yes, that's what she said.
Did she?
Yeah.
Surely it was...
Really?
I must leave you.
May you always walk in the light.
Can I? No, thank you.
Is it you? Your Excellency de Sade? It is an honor to have you here in our city.
Have you heard Father Aloysius' sermon? A bit too...
May the Enlightened bless you.
Hello. Are you Master Lorenz?
Indeed, sir. What do you want from me?
My name is de Sade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I have a few questions for you. We're looking for a young Naut called Alba. We were told that you're her father.
Alba. What a stupid name. Her real name is Clara, and yes, she is my daughter, although she chose to deny me.
Have you seen her recently?
Alas, no. Otherwise, I would have brought that little idiot back to Theleme. Why did she have to leave? What madness could make her leave the convent to go to sea?
Your daughter is accused of espionage and treason by the Nauts. Do you think she could be guilty?
Espionage? I can't believe it. But treason? How can it be denied? She rejected her country, her faith, and her family by getting on that ship. But I will soon bring her back on the right path. I hired a sleuth from the Ordo Luminis.
Tell me more about this sleuth.
Some Inquisitors are specialists in hunting criminals, or heretics, or young scatterbrains. That's certainly the case with this Johannes. He will bring her back to me, and she will return to the convent in Theleme.
Do you know where we could find him? Maybe he could help us.
His last message was about a missionary camp where he had followed her near Wench... something or other. I'm sorry, I can't remember those island names.
Thank you, sir.
If you find her, bring her back to me. She will no longer have the chance to betray anyone at the convent. I hope we're done.
I'll leave you, sir.
A missionary camp near an island village whose name begins with Wench. He must be talking about Wen Xavier. Shall we go there?
Get down and listen. It seems to me that it's our sleuth.
Who goes there?
Let me go. I've done nothing wrong.
Speak if you want me to release you. Where is she?
I don't know. I'm thirsty. Give me water.
You will have nothing until you tell me something.
Have mercy. I'm dying.
I don't care. If you die, I will just question another one like you. Talk! Where is the girl?
I recognize this sleuth from the Ordo Luminis. It's Johannes. It's obviously...
Hey! Who goes there? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
My name is de Sade. I'm the legate of the congregation.
That dirty little eel slipped through my fingers. But this savage...
Your brutality must stop. I order you to release this man and leave immediately.
I don't care about your orders. And since you want to interfere in my hunt, you will...
So that was the wrong decision, guys. Don't...
Let me...
So I'll
Speak.
go...
You will have... I don't care.
I recognize this sleuth from the Ordo Luminis. It's Johannes. He's obviously still looking for Alba.
Hey, who goes there?
What? I should
Who
have
are
looked.
you? And my name is Dad.
I see you folks at the Ordo Luminis are as subtle as ever. Why politely ask when we can resort to torture, hmm?
Only missionaries believe that these savages would help us without encouragement. But why are you concerned by my methods if you're looking for this young woman too?
I do not like the idea of leaving a trail of blood behind, Johannes. The case that sends us here far exceeds your petty mission. So you'd better leave.
I made a commitment to find this young woman and bring her back to her father. I will not give up so easily. I have been promised a substantial amount of money. And I care about my reputation.
Ha! Your reputation? Your order has already lost the support of the Cardinal Mother for interfering with the Nords. And here you are again, involved in their business. You're putting nails in your own coffin,
I didn't see it from that angle. Well, all I have to do is go to New Serene and head for Theleme. I leave you this savage. And I wish you a good hunt.
Let's free this poor man.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet, Renaikse. I thought I was dead. He would have killed me, even if I had spoken.
You're probably right. Do you think you can answer us? We also have questions to ask you.
You saved me. I owe you answers. But first, I have to go back to my village. I need to heal. Meet me in Wen Chevalier later on.